And we're back. We're gonna present the glow-in-the-dark thing.
It was Jesus in the hallway with the treasure box. I believe the victim was holding the treasure box. Huh? Huh? Have you gone mad? Well, the box glows in the dark, so you could use it as sort of a beacon. A bacon. Well,
Delicious treasure.
I guess you're right.
But why would the victim be holding the treasure box?
Because... your guess is as good as mine. What is this boy talking about?
Nonsense and lies yet again.
I just gave him the death penalty already. Is there no way to win them over?
Nope.
Defense. Are we going to be needing those tongue shears after all? No, your majesty.
Yeah, man, do it. Do it. Then we can jam out to this lawyer's shrieks of pain.
So punk rock.
Better get those screams of agony out now, lawyer man. Well, you still have a tongue to scream with.
I guess I better come up with a reason. No pressure or anything.
Just your tongue on the line.
As to why the victim was holding the treasure box, it can easily be explained as thus. Brain, don't fail me now. What reason could the victim possibly have for holding the treasure box? The victim was holding the treasure box because he was...
Okay, so it's a security guard, a devout believer, or a thief. Well, okay. It doesn't look... Our little glowy souls aren't in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Which means if we say the wrong thing, we'll probably get funny dialogue.
Okay.
But it looks like I would guess thief because, like, said his whole thing about his family being poor and stuff.
Yeah. But he asked Albie if you stole it.
That's true.
I feel like...
You think it's because he's a security guard?
Yeah, I feel like that's the obvious one is the correct one.
Okay, well, it's not a devout believer, so do you want to pick that one?
Sure, why not? He was holding the box because he was... Because he was a devout believer!
What's that now?
If he was such a devout believer, he would have upheld the rule forbidding anyone from looking at the treasure. Well, you certainly have a good point there.
That's why I say he's just making up a bunch of random nonsense as he goes along.
I can't say I disagree. It's not nonsense. I have a proper theory.
A game theory.
What reason could the victim have possibly blah 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 blah? The victim was holding the treasure box because...
So you think it's because he's a security guard?
Yeah.
So do you want to pick the thief?
Sure. Because he was...
Oh.
Ah, shit.
Ha!
It's an idea I just happened to stumble upon. But I think it just might be the answer. And it would turn this whole trial upside down.
Turn about.
Hello, defense. Are you still with us? Let's hear your easy explanation you promised. Isn't it possible that it was because the victim himself was the thief? The victim?
The thief?
Rabble, 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 rabble.
That's bullshit. How can he be the thief if he's dead?
Get off the stage!
Ha 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 ha. What kind of bull are you spewing now? Your Majesty, this guy's off his rocker.
If the victim was the thief, everything we've learned so far would all make sense. And it would give us a completely new way to interpret the victim's actions.
Are we not gonna get pursuit music?
Never.
Because this has always just been like... I remember this Phoenix's theme or just a version of it, but it's not the pursuit music.
After the morning of the Dance of Devotion, Mr. Roll went to the treasure room. He grabbed the box that contained the treasure and started to take off with it. But there he ran into Albie on the Great Stairs. That's why Roll pulled his gun on Albie. Then, when the blackout occurred, kaboom. Mr. Roll was bludgeoned to death in the darkness. This explained why the victim would be holding the glowing treasure box in the dark.
Wait, so the dude took the treasure box from him and hit him with it?
I guess? Excuse
If he was
me.
already holding it, then how would he...
Maybe he, tickled him, and he dropped it, and then he hit him.
Okay. That makes sense.
And how it wouldn't have been possible that someone other than the accused to kill him.
I don't follow his logic anymore.
Boo!
Do you have any idea what you're saying?
You're unbelievable, lawyer man. I think you've lost it. Haha, that's the craziest thing I've ever heard. Roll trying to roll the temple.
Boo!
That devout believer, that pious Quranist.
I won't allow you to disparage the victim's departed soul with unfounded allegations. I hope you're prepared to back up your claim. Of course, Your Majesty.
Oh, really? In that case, why don't we assume you have proof?
Uh-oh. Proof, huh? Do I have proof? But I can't back down now. Yes, I have proof! In my dreams. The proof that Mr. Roll was the thief may have been left behind on a certain piece of evidence. Very well. Let's see your evidence and be ready to stand behind it. I think it was the scroll.
Fingerprints.
Footprints. I'll take anything of this point. I need proof. Something that would have been involved with the theft. And that might still have some trace evidence left on it. What proof do you have that the victim might have been the thief?
My attorney's badge.
My attorney's badge. He stole it from me. Okay, so...
It's not the sign ceremony. Do you think it's the box or the scroll? I don't understand if, they're asking us to pick something to get fingerprints off of, or they're saying we already have something. I know the scroll has all these fingerprints on it.
Right.
The scroll is right there by him.
Yeah. And I mean, the scroll talks about how that there were thefts recently.
What's the key say?
The sole key to opening the treasure room. Understanding is the keeper, keeps it on his person at all times.
Okay.
Dance with devotion photo.
What's on that?
Ooh. So, okay, new theory.
Uh-huh.
I think your first theory was right. Maybe that Roll actually did have a partner in crime, and it was understanding. But anyway, my biggest things would be either this says that there have been thefts recently, which, you know, maybe implicates somebody. And then, or like take this, dust it for fingerprints and see if it has Roll's fingerprints on it. But I don't know if that's like, they're gonna let us do that actually.
Right.
Other than that, I don't know, do you have any?
Can we read the scroll again?
Yep.
Yeah, due to growing number of thefts. But that's not, I don't know if that's proof that the victim might have been a thief.
But who better to steal things than the security guard? I mean, it's not proof that the victim was a thief, you're right, but this is Phoenix Wright.
Yeah.
Do you want to have a quick save? Do you want to save scum this bad boy?
Save it and then try one. Just put, yeah,
Alright, it was this, I decided. Here you go. Take that.
Nope.
Yes, I would. Would you now? I don't think that piece of evidence will give us any answers. Whoops. Looks like I got it wrong. Perhaps you would like to examine a penalty instead. Okay. Don't overthink this, Phoenix. It's gotta be something that might still hold some trace of being touched.
Okay, so that's the key.
And if the victim is the thief, what's something that he would have touched? I'll
Or
give
the box?
I'll give you another chance. That's true, defendant. Defense.
Oh, did we not get a penalty?
And this time, I think we did, but I don't know. Do we still have 3 little guys?
I don't know, you have to keep going, and then we'll come back.
Okay.
No, I think you have 2.
Yeah, I only have
Oh,
2
yeah.
guys.
Okay. So... Do you want to try the key?
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. I mean, like, if he was holding the box, his fingerprint should be on the box, right?
Yeah.
I guess. Would you rather try the key? I don't know.
Try the box.
Okay.
Then we can just reload.
Take that. The defense would like to examine the treasure box. There might be trace evidence on it that would show if the victim had held it. Might? You better hope you turn up something more definitive than that, defense. Yes, sir. Your Majesty. Very well. Bailiff, bring the treasure box. Ooh.
Schmancy.
Ah.
It's beautiful.
It's so little.
Do you think the... Oh wait, never mind.
There you are, defense. You're free to examine it. If I don't find something now, my entire argument up to this point will be blown.
Do we even have fingerprint powder?
Plus, it's a little there's a little matter of the tongue shears. I have to find something. I just have to.
Yeah, examination time.
Now, to make sure I remember how to do this, I can rotate the evidence by sliding the touchscreen. I can zoom in and out with the sliders on the left, too. So good about a look. And if I ever get to turn around, I can always touch the reset to return things to their original state. And better search every inch of this box carefully and touch anything of interest to check out the details. Thank you. Touch. Touching it.
Usually a little thing pops up that says examine.
Oh, okay.
if there's something there to look at. Like, see, there it is.
Lid of the box is forced open. But when the victim was holding the box, the lid must have been closed. I'll try closing the lid too.
Hey,
Hey. What?
you son of a... You locked it!
So?
You have a key.
What's the big deal? I thought you can open it with that key you're wearing.
Yeah, I can. No sweat.
Oh, jeez. Thank you. Then why is there a bucket? Why is there a bucket flood of? Why is there a bucket flood dripping off of your?
Bucket load.
Bucket load.
Oh, okay. Thank you, gang. Then why is there a bucket load dripping off you over there? I think I'd like to open the box back up again. Could you lend your Magatama key?
Sure.
Ew, it's covered in his spit.
Gross.
Okay, let's see. Where's the keyhole? Well, it's the Magatama key. Oh god, the box has psych locks!
Oh no!
So wouldn't it go in the hole above the Magatama mark? Phoenix, that's disgusting. Huh? It won't open.
Would you look at that? The thief must have busted the lock when they forced the box open.
Sure.
Really? 'Cause I'm not so sure about that. In any case, I'd better take another good look. I have to find the proof that victim was holding the box.
I wonder if there's anything inside the box to look at.
Well, we'll never know now. Okay, so... Is that just gonna make me examine the lock?
Probably, but we didn't do that.
Okay. This is the lock, and it was forced open. I don't actually see anything else of note about it. This lid is really shut tight. I can't budge it, no matter how hard I try.
Turn it around.
What is this? There's a butterfly relief on here. I've seen the same butterfly shape here and there all over Karain. Interesting, but I guess it doesn't really help me prove anything.
Examine that blood.
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 Blood. This blood stain, it shows an outline of a hand. Could it be what I've been looking for? This literal red hand? Your Majesty, take a look at this.
This thing that no one noticed until now.
There's a blood stain in the outline of the shape of a hand. You're welcome. I'm pretty smart. Really?
Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney.
Let me see that. Oh my, you're right.
That is my name.
Now I'm getting somewhere. I believe the bloodstain is an outline of the victim's hand as he was holding it as he's holding the box. What? Even as he was being struck, he held on tight to the precious treasure box. After all, he'd gone through a lot of trouble to get it. The blood from the head wound splattered across his hand and onto the box.
Your Majesty, don't let yourself be taken in. It's just more of the lawyer's deceit.
What do you mean?
Mr. Wright, where is your proof that the outline is the victim's hand?
What?
Who else's hand would it be?
I should have seen this coming.
Either show proof or prepare to meet the shears. Or you could save us all a lot of time and bite your tongue out now and submit it instead.
That I did not see that coming. Well, defense, how about it? Do you have proof that the outline is the victim's hand? Where would I prove something like this? Where would the proof of something like that even be? Please submit your evidence at this time. What evidence shows the outline of the treasure box on victim's hand? Probably the picture.
Probably. Yeah, his hand's all bloody.
Yeah.
We're gonna present this. Oh.
Sorry.
Okay, we're gonna take a really quick break, cut break. We'll be back 1 second.